My name's Nikki Moore and I work for the International Centre for Guidance Studies at the University of Derby. This short video is about Gatsby benchmark number 3, addressing the needs of each pupil. This benchmark requires schools and colleges to identify the individual career development needs of each learner and then to address those needs through their programme of career guidance. The benchmark requires really robust systems to be in place which allow the monitoring of student progress. From time to time, groups of students may have their needs addressed together where there's a similarity in those needs. Some examples of those needs might be to encourage groups of girls to strive to science-based careers, or groups of pupils who are, for whatever reason, underrepresented in higher education and they need to be encouraged and motivated to apply for such programmes. In this short video, Emma Steele from Cleaswell Hill School in South East Northumberland talks about how her school is working to meet the needs of each of the pupils.
My name's Emma Steele and I'm head of sixth form at a school in South East Northumberland called Cleaswell Hill School. Cleaswell Hill School is a 2 to 19 school which caters for a range of complex special educational needs. Every child who comes to the school has an education, health and care plan. There are 182 students inside of the school, of which 35 of them are within the sixth form. Well, benchmark 3 is absolutely vital to our school because it is about addressing the needs of every pupil. It's about addressing the needs of each and every pupil, so that makes sure that all of the students with SEND have something that can be provided for them as part of their careers, education and information, advice and guidance. So benchmark 3 we interpret as being developing a personalised careers programme for the students in our school, one that can challenge the stereotypical thinking, one that can raise aspirations and also improve the social mobility within the environment that we work within. South East Northumberland has a range of unemployment, quite a high unemployment rate, so working within using local labour market information helps to improve the life chances and social mobility of the students in our school. But we've been looking at using, for instance, labour market information on a local scale. We've identified that retail and manufacturing is one of the prime employment sectors within Northumberland, certainly within South East Northumberland. So we've worked with a range of manufacturing companies and students have been to visit the areas, visit the industry. They've gone into the workplace and interviewed employees of the manufacturing companies, and some students have even gone for some work experience there as well, 1 day a week for a longer period of time. There are other students who have had a visit to retail sectors, and 4 of them have now received part-time jobs as a result of their work experience within that retail sector. So that's just an example of what we've been doing. When it comes to addressing the needs of the pupils, I think the most important thing to have is an experienced professional careers advisor, one that can sit down with the students for an allotted amount of time, one-to-one, and record the information that they receive and then monitor that information as well and see just how successful we've been over the course of the year in meeting some of the expectations for the students. The other thing that's important is keeping a track of destinations data, which is a massive part of the benchmark 3 in addressing the needs of each pupil. Have we actually addressed the needs of each pupil, and if so, to what extent? So we're looking at monitoring destinations data, storing it in a relevant place, one that is accessible, and keeping that data up to date for the 3 years that it takes to after the students have left the school.